Boom, baby. It is Rhino Wednesday out here at open mic night. Let's get started. Before we go to the open mic tonight, we gotta put pen to paper and we gotta write a few jokes. We're starting out here today with a fresh new journal. I like to put the date at the top. There we go. July 23rd. Before we get started, let's pray to the Muse. Muse, please help me crack some people up tonight. Boom, baby. It is now time to go to the Rhino. I will see you fuckers there.
Well, I was walking down the street just thinking I seen something funny. So I wrote it down, thought I'd do it on Friday night for some money. Turns out open mic is a free show and no one gets paid. So maybe if my joke lands, I might just get laid. Did you get laid? Did you get laid? Did you get laid? Did you comedy? Laid from comedy.
We out here at the Rhino with comedian Mason Benoit. What up?
Oh, not much, just getting those good sets in.
Yeah, dude, what'd you think of the open mic tonight?
Started strong, but, at the end, the crowd starts dwindling.
That's a good analysis. It was a good crowd at the beginning, but by the time the end came around, there was one guy left, so.
A lone soldier, dude. A lone soldier of comedy.
That's the guy. This guy is the only audience member to stay until the end.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun.
Why did you decide to stay and watch every comedian, even when everybody around you left?
I didn't even notice. I was just in there chilling, just watching people.
That's great, bro. Are you thinking about getting into comedy yourself?
Yeah, maybe. Why not?
Dude, sweet. It's a good time, and you'll learn a lot about public speaking.
Yo, that's what's up. We could all learn a little more about that, man.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you.
Thank you, bro. Have a good night.
All the best. You too.
Later. Dude, what a trooper.
What a cool guy, dude.
Yeah, dude, he was chill as fuck. Thank God he stuck around. It could have been literally anybody that came up.
Yeah.
We have freaks out some nights.
I just checked the time. The open mic was over 2 hours long. And that guy was just like, oh, yeah, it was, I had a blast.
He was like, yeah, I'll watch these people with nothing going on.
Bro, so you're from Louisiana. What brings you up here?
I moved up here for a job, unfortunately, and here I remain.
Do you still have that job?
No, I have a totally different job.
What do you do?
I work in a glass factory.
I know this, but I wanted to ask for the vlog.
The viewers got to know.
The viewers got to know. What's the hardest part about working at a glass factory?
Dude, you can get cut big time. You got to have your PPE on, dude. For all the blue collar, wear your PPE.
What is a PPE?
Personal protection equipment.
Has anyone ever died at your place that you work at?
I'm pretty sure, but they're probably keeping it a secret.
Yeah, they probably don't bring that up too much.
Yeah, that's that's a morale kicker.
Are you working with molten hot glass?
I used to be, but I'm not on the hot side anymore.
So is it safer now that it's not hot, or?
I mean, I could still get ran over by a fork truck or something, which would be pretty nasty.
Are you forklift certified?
Dude, I am. You're looking at a forklift whipper. Dude, I'll drift on a fork truck.
I'm jealous, dude.
It is pretty awesome, okay? You can you can lift crazy heavy shit with a fork truck, which is really nice.
But if you lift too much, you could potentially hurt yourself.
Yeah, it could tip over, dude. You could overlift and it'll go forward. Well, I think you'd be okay though. I mean, you're in a little cage.
Yeah, just don't jump out of the forklift when it's falling.
They tell you do not. They say hold on, embrace if you start tipping.
Bro, I know driving a forklift looks so fun, but does it get old?
Dude, it makes your knees hurt. There's not a lot of room on a fork truck. Your knees, you're like sitting knees to chest in this motherfucker.
Does it transfer over to like skills in the bedroom? Because I see them driving with like their thumb sometimes.
I feel like you do get arm endurance, which might be good for fingering.
And is that why women love the forklift certificate?
I think so. I think they love because they know you'll have such strong forearm strength by turning that wheel.
And like you gotta be dexterous and like you gotta be, I don't know, but yeah, man.
And you have to find the sweet spot a lot on a fork truck. You know, you're lifting stuff up. You got to make sure it's like level.
That's true. You gotta get the arms just right. Yeah.
Similar to finding the G spot, dude. The G spot of the load.
I'm getting certified, brother, and I'm not even gonna get a job with it.
I feel a bit of a certification in my pants right now, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Mason Benoit, everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out.
Your next comic coming to the stage is Michael Blank. I don't know if any of you guys. There we go.
Boom, baby. We just got done with the open mic. It was a pretty good time. I was the second to last comedian to go. So by the time I got on stage, there was only one guy left in the audience, which the audience stayed for pretty long. But then there were some pretty bad comedians, and they left. By the time there's just one guy left, I feel like it kind of changes the dynamic of the whole set. I kind of start performing for the video more than the audience when there's only one guy. I started off with a joke about the Beatles. I was trying to be so dumb that it was funny, but it just ended up being dumb. You guys ever hear that band, the Beatles? Yeah, it's like these weird British guys. And whoever named that band, yeah, they did a terrible job. They named it after a bug, and they spelled it wrong. So, bad name for a band. Then I started talking about armpits. Why do armpits have hair? The obvious answer, oh, we have hair, it's left over from evolution to keep us warm. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because my armpit is always freezing cold. Women, you don't have armpit hair. Do your armpits ever get cold? No, of course they don't. Of course not. So why do we have armpit hair? Just like a conspiracy theory I've been thinking about. You know, people talk about JFK. What about this? And then I talked about something that happened at the airport. Everybody hated that. And it was kind of an embarrassing story too, so I told it and it bombed anyway. I get sweaty armpits, dude. I went to the airport and TSA flagged me for having sweaty armpits. It's a true story. I went into that machine where you stand like this, and then they're like, come over here. Like, they feel my armpits, they're like, oh, it's just sweat, you're good. Like, what did you think it was, fucking gasoline? Or you think I'm gonna be like that monk that lights himself on fire in the plane? And then I told an airport joke. They say you're more likely to die on the way to the airport than actually flying on the plane. Yeah, maybe if you're like an Asian woman, like a really bad driver, I think I can drive to the airport. I've been trying to make my comedy more racist. I gotta do whatever it takes, man. And then I told a joke about how I'm a bad person. That was like a joke I've already done like once before, a long time ago. If I'm driving a car and I'm at a crosswalk and there's someone trying to cross, I won't let them cross unless it's like a hot chick. Like a hot chick with big titties. Then I'm like, okay, you can go across, so then I can look at her titties when she crosses. But if it's like an old lady, I'm like, okay, grandma, I'm driving, so you better not try and cross right now. Unless it's like an old lady with big titties. And then I'm like, okay, grandma, get across. Let me see those titties bounce off those knees, you know? Anyways, that was the Rhino tonight. It was a good time. Thank you for coming along. I fucking love you guys. Peace. If you want open mic night to come to your city, then tap the link in the description and tell me what city I should go to next. This program is made possible from contributions by viewers like you. Thank you.